Well, my loves, is Knowledge Butterfly. As always, sending you guys out peace, blessings, love, and abundance out into the ether on this beautiful Wednesday, Mercury Day, day for communication, Hermes Day, however you say that Greek god's name. Hermes is a bag, so maybe I'm thinking of that, and that's actually, anyways. Um, Excuse me, guys. I'm back. But today I actually want to talk about one crystal in particular that I've been working with. I have a different one in my hand. I'm still working with sunstone as well because sunstone is really great for this season of Aries. It definitely has that fiery energy, and I won't get into this one too much because I might do another video just specifically for sunstone. But I'm going to do a video on Nuummite, which is a really powerful crystal. So I'm going to talk about that today on this video. One thing before I get started on the video about Nuummite, I know that a lot of people, kind of question themselves as to how do you pick your crystals, like what crystal should you be working with. And it all really depends on you. It depends on two. You can look at it two different ways. The first way is, what are you trying to work on right now at this very moment? Are you wanting to work on some unresolved issues that you have been holding on to from the past? Do you want to manifest a love? Like your mate, basically. Do you want to manifest money? Do you want to work on transformation, changing yourself to who you really want to be? Do you want to work on or manifest success in your life? Do you want protection? Do you want to purify and cleanse your aura? It's just a number of factors or a number of reasons why you choose crystals. So it's really according to what type of energy work you want to do. Then that would determine what type of crystal you want to choose. The clear crystals are normally for purification, and a lot of times you can utilize that to cleanse your aura. You can also utilize that to contact your spirit guides and connect with the astral plane, or the astral the astral plane. The black crystals are used for normally for protection, as well as subconscious mind work. So if you're working on reprogramming your subconscious mind, black crystals are really good for that. But like I said, they're also good for protection. The rose quartz is good for love. I actually used rose quartz back in 2017 when I wanted to manifest some love. I wanted somebody to love on and to love on me. So I use that on top of doing a meditation on the heart frequency. I think I did it on 432 hertz, and I also did 528 hertz. I would just do meditations, and when I went to Jamaica, I actually wound up meeting the man I had manifested by doing that exercise or whatever. But yeah, it's really according to what you want to do. The second way you can choose your crystals, which is to me like a no-brainer, because really it is a no-brainer. You're not using your brain; it's your intuition. Okay, so whatever you are drawn to. So if you go to a crystal shop and you just see a whole bunch of crystals and you're like overwhelmed, like, oh, all these fucking crystals, all these different colors, they're all beautiful. Like, what do I choose? Like, it's like a kid in a candy store, because I love shopping. I could go shopping at Home Depot. I could go and redecorate somebody's whole house just by going to Home Depot or Lowe's, for real, because I'm just that type of person. But when you get in a crystal shop, it's like the vibes normally feel really good, so you're really open and you really want to just pretty much buy everything in there. But the best way to go, if you haven't done research, like using your brain, done research, is your intuition, to be honest. And that's really how I came about using Nuummite. I had already had Nuummite. I have a whole bunch of crystals. I probably have like 60 crystals, probably about 60 crystals. But Nuummite talked to me and spoke to me. So if something comes to mind and it came out of nowhere. You're like, okay, why am I thinking about this crystal? That means that that's a crystal that you need to go ahead and, spend some time with, spend some loving time with, and allow that crystal to nurture you and take care of you, because it's literally what they do. Like, people look at inanimate objects as if they are not as important as a quote unquote human being or an animal, because they don't walk and talk and all of that. But Nuummite is not just Nuummite. All crystals are definitely beneficial to your auric field, your chakras. They're beneficial to, transmuting energy. They're beneficial for protection. They do a lot of things that help build you up. So, you should show enough respect to your crystals and, just appreciate them for what they do. But Nuummite called to me. I love Nuummite. My Nuummite has gold flecks. Like, it's really, really, really a beautiful stone, and I'm really happy to have her. So I'm going to talk a little bit about why my Nuummite called to me and what I've been doing, like what we've been working on, because we've been working on things. And before I get into that, though, I'm actually going to give you a description and just talk about Nuummite. But definitely, when it comes to picking crystals, whatever you are currently drawn to at that moment, that's an indication of what you should be working on, okay? Or what crystal you should be working with. And for me, like I said, Nuummite called to me. So that's automatically, I think of subconscious mind, all right? Now, let's get into Nuummite. Nuummite is known as the Sorcerer Stone, or you can also call it the Magician's Stone. And that is because it is a stone of personal magic. It is a stone that back in ancient times, a lot of sorcerers, people like call them warlocks and witches and things like that, utilize in order to make things happen in their life, right? Because anything that's black is going to connect with your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is what creates your reality. So if you want to do magic, basically do the alchemy and change your physical reality, Nuummite is definitely the stone for you. So, like I said, it's a stone of personal magic. It increases the frequency of synchronicities in your life, as well as good luck in your life. It also heightens your clairvoyance and your intuition. So if you want to get in tune with your intuition, like you feel like, I don't know when my intuition is guiding and leading me places, I don't know when it's my mind talking to me or when it's my intuition guiding me, Nuummite is a stone for you, all right? It allows you to journey deep into your personal psyche or your subconscious mind, which I already said, but it also offers you a clear vision of your true self, and that's because it's delving into a part of you that you don't always connect with, you're not always conscious of, all right? It also helps you release energies that are trapped in your subconscious mind, and it brings the gift of your inner power, your healing, and your self-mastery to the surface. So some things that you've been keep burying deep down into your subconscious mind, this brings it up to the surface and makes you deal with those things in order for you to turn what was a fear or what was a curse into a gift, all right? And it also allows for you to heal those things. That's why it brings healing, because you're transmuting that energy from something that was quote unquote negative in your life to something that's positive. And that's really what subconscious work is. It's taking something that used to be quote unquote bad, and you're making it a good thing in your life. You're making it one of your superpowers, all right? It's a stone of tremendous grounding, and that's because it's attuned to the elemental forces of the earth. And so anything that is attuned to the earth, that connects to the earth, will ground you. So it keeps you from flying in the sky and, being on cloud nine all the time. And I can speak to that because being Sagittarius sun, we have a tendency to like really, really and truly want to like just be like living it up in I don't say la la land, but living it up in the astro, like living up in the ethers and not really coming back down and grounding ourselves and realizing that we are in the physical vehicle for a reason. So we do need to connect to physical things, and we also have the 5 senses for a reason, so we can connect to physical things. So it's really brings you back down to earth, all right? It is also an excellent source of energy with a strong electromagnetic field. So everything has an electromagnetic field that includes the earth. So this stone has its own very powerful electromagnetic field, and what that does is that the electromagnetic field of the stone, it allows for your subtle bodies to align. It also strengthens your auric field, or your auric field and your auric shield, which is a great thing because that protects you against leaking your energy out to other people, so people can't energy vamp you, as well as it protects you from, if you're an empath, from taking on other people's energy, because people have a tendency to be energy vampires when it comes to empaths, very frequently, because we feel so much, and we, always want to help, and we always want to be able to relate to people. So, when you come in contact with people who are always sad, depressed, negative, and things like that, this shit right here, nigga, this shit right here got your back, okay? It also is fiercely protective against negative energies, which I was just talking about before I even got to this part. Fiercely, she's fierce, or he, fierce, okay, fiercely. I think Nuummite, I call her a she because I always think of the darkness and not think of the feminine energy, so that's why I call Nuummite a she, but she might be masculine too, or she might be both, Also protects you against environmental pollutions. We all know that there are chemtrails and things that are sprayed in the air. We have fluoride in our water. We have all kind of shit going on. So this right here will get you right, okay? Now, Nuummite is the oldest known mineral on the earthly plane, and she was formed over 3 billion years ago from volcanic origins, which means, basically it was volcanic eruptions, and after all of the cooling and the melting down with the earth and the water from rain and all those different things, all the different elementals coming into play, created Nuummite. And we have this beautiful crystal with gold like flecks in her, and it's just really, really powerful crystal. Now, she is named for, I keep saying she, Nuummite is named for the remote rugged mountains of Nuuk, Greenland, where it was discovered back in 1982. Now, Nuummite can also be found in Canada and the United States as well. However, some of the most purest Nuummite is in Greenland. Now, as I said before, she is the Sorcerer stone, and she's also the Magician stone. So anybody that's actually doing any type of magical work, as far as like if you're getting into doing any type of magic jars and money jars and things like that, you try to do any type of money jars or things like that, or not just money jars, but any type of magical jars. Like if you want to do something that's protection against negative energies, you can utilize Nuummite in that jar as well. All right. Now, let me get into what I've been using Nuummite for. So for about the past week, I have been sleeping with Nuummite under my pillow, and this is not the first time I've used Nuummite for that. Sleeping with Nuummite under your pillow actually helps you get a very good and restful night's sleep, and that's because you go into a deep sleep. And when people say you go into a deep sleep, that's really when you're in your subconscious mind, right? Your conscious mind is actually fully rested, so it allows your subconscious mind to basically talk to you through symbols. Your subconscious mind talks to you through symbols and imagery. And I like to think of the subconscious mind as sending you clues. It's kind of like a mystery, not like a, what is it called? Because I went to it for my sister's birthday, but we had to solve a mystery basically and figure out what happened to this man, how he disappeared. Your subconscious mind speaks to you in this way. So it's giving you all these clues and these symbols, and what you're supposed to do is to be able to decode what your subconscious mind is trying to tell you. Sleeping with it under my pillow, I actually have very, very vivid dreams, and I have dreams that I can recall more easily, as well as the dreams are not just quote unquote fear. So you'll have dreams that might be things that you fear. You'll have dreams that will be your desires. You'll have dreams that are telling you you might need to do something. And so I remember having one of my dreams. I won't get into them specifically because I feel like you should keep certain things to yourself. But it was basically telling me I need to have a conversation with someone, and it showed me the conversation going really, really well, and the person actually understanding where I was coming from. And so the next day I had the conversation with the person, and the conversation went, really good. Now, even though I definitely know that because the person's not on my frequency, they can't completely understand it, because if a person is vibrating at a lower frequency, it's going to go over their head. However, my subconscious mind was showing me that it will be okay, there was nothing to fear. So I just really wanted to give you guys a brief I won't say tutorial, but do a brief video about Nuummite and give you guys some good information about this stone. Like I said, I was led to it. I just woke up one day and I was like, oh, I need to start working with Nuummite. So I knew to pick up Nuummite, take it out of my crystal bag, and start working with her. Nuummite, she does a whole lot of other things. She's good for a lot of physical ailments and things of that nature. And you know what? I just read something on my computer that is a masculine stone. That she's a masculine stone, or considered a masculine stone. So Nuummite is a stone that helps support fathers, especially single fathers, and also assists anyone who wishes to resolve issues with their own father or grandfather. And that's very, very, very interesting, because one of my dreams, my father was in the dream that I need to have a conversation. He was a person I needed that conversation with. And so it goes to show you how Nuummite does that. But I actually had a dream about my mother as well, and she looked completely different as far as her hair. It showed that she had gained some type of wisdom. Like she had white hair, and my mom had black hair. She had a little bit of gray hairs coming in, but I had more white hairs than my mother, and my mother was 53 when she transitioned. So it showed that, because gray hair or white hair means wisdom, that you gained some type of wisdom. So it looks like my mom in the spirit realm has gained, wisdom, as she's been gone for 10 years now. So it's masculine. Nuummite. That don't mean I don't love you, girl. I still love you. But so you can actually meditate with Nuummite. Of course, you can meditate with any of the crystals. You can put it in the center of your forehead, and it'll actually give you like a boost of energy all the way down to your feet, and then it'll come all the way back up. So it'll go down and up. So it's circulating the energy in you. If you feeling exhausted, that's when you should do this. Like you feel tired or exhausted, do that, and you feel like you have to work on something or do something. But yeah, Nuummite he is awesome, and so you guys can definitely try it out and check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video on this note. I actually could wind up doing an hour video just about it, because it does so much. That was just the tip of the iceberg on it. But like I said, it's very, very powerful. You can look it up for yourself. It teaches you how to respect other people. So if you're working on getting out of judging people, this is a good stone for you. It teaches you how to respect other people and how to respect yourself as well. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and end the video on this note, guys. I definitely wanted to give you guys information on Nuummite. This is Nuummite right here, so as always, I appreciate you guys for watching my video. I appreciate all my new subscribers. Quite a few subscribers have come in over the last couple of months. It's just been a flush, and I think that's because I finally just really letting go and just letting my higher self guide and lead me in the right direction, and being excited and happy about my videos and excited about my subjects. When I intuitively feel like it, I do it, instead of just trying to find a subject that I can talk about. I go by my own experience, what's going on with me right now, what's going on with the energies in the universe, and what it's trying to tell us. Right now, Pluto is I think Pluto is in Capricorn. And Pluto, if you don't know, is a planet that deals a lot with your subconscious mind as well, and helps you with your growth. And it also helps you with your heightened intuition and things like that. And so if you're working on that, Nuummite is a great stone to have as well. But so like, say I just went back to Nuummite. Anywho's, thank you guys for you know, dealing with the scatterbrainness right now that I'm having at the end of the video. I definitely really appreciate all of you. My last video I uploaded was my 100th video, and I haven't even been doing this for a year. So that for me to stick with this, and being Sagittarius, we tend to start something and stop it, start something new and then stop it, start something new and then stop it, because it's a mutable sign. So that means that you're very open to change, you're very adaptable. That's the good side. However, you can be a little too adaptable, you know, too eager to change something and not really give things a chance. So I really feel like really good that I'm still doing this, and I still love to do it. That's important. But I did add a new button, so you guys can hit the subscribe button on the video. Also at the bottom on my description box, I have my Facebook and Instagram, so you can click on those links and follow me on Knowledge Butterfly so that you can see my posts. I post when I feel like it, so you know, it is what it is. And also I added my PayPal and my Cash App, so if you guys want to actually send any type of donations, love donations from your heart, only from your heart, you know, then you can click on that and you can send it as well. I appreciate you guys as well as always for everything. So see you out to the ether. Peace.